Hello. How are y'all doing tonight? I honestly have no idea what I'm going to draw. Let me just share the link to my DA. I hate it when it does this. By the way, if you're new here, welcome. Or just a passerby, all are welcome here. I like to draw. Whether or not I'm any good at it is debatable. I do enjoy it, and I suppose that's really all that matters. This is Deviant Art, by the way, for those who don't know. Occasionally someone from there will watch me, and if you're among them, thank you. I don't know why it's being funky. But, yeah. I'm probably not going to be on here long. Oh, by the way, I mentioned on Cheerios, hashtag not sponsored, but they're delicious. I have to snack at the night, so I try to pick healthier snacks. I guess because technically speaking, I'm more of a grazer. Than I am anything else. What to draw. I guess I could start working on this AMAC I want to do, but I really don't want to do it tonight or get started on it. It's something that I feel like I need to do later, and that I need to do more or less taking forever to do. So we'll do it another night. Tonight we are going to draw you know what, we're gonna just doodle and see what we come up with. Sometimes doodling, you can come up with the most interesting things, and I might decide here in a minute what I actually want to draw. So, we're just gonna see what happens. Let the wind take us away. By the way, I don't use Paint X. I don't like it. But there's not an option on Omlet, which is what I use to screen capture for Procreate. So, Omelette people need to get on that. I don't know that I really like omelet. It's okay. It serves the purpose. It's free. Hashtag not sponsored, by the way. I'm not cool enough to be sponsored. I'm just a weeaboo nerdette in her natural habitat. I hope you all are doing well. You know what? Said I know what I wanted to draw. Right now, this 6x6 is my favorite size of canvas. I honestly don't know why I'm like obsessing with it right now, but that's what I'm obsessing with. Oh, I thought of a hilarious idea that I totally need to do with my beautiful singing voice. I say singing voice in quotation, like beautiful in quotations. I cannot carry a tune to save my life. Not without major help, at any rate. But what I'm planning on doing every now and again when I sketch, particularly when I'm live streaming, rather than cussing, which I don't do very often anyway, but if I want to show frustration on, like, I can't draw, I'll sing a little tune like, I can't draw tonight to save my life. And anyway, I'll do it on show tunes or Disney tunes or just a tune I came up with in my head. It would be funny. Or I think it would be funny. This is how I get copyright struck. Even though probably if I did do it, it would be 5-10 seconds worth of the song. I will not have music in the background playing. It will be my own voice singing these things, and it won't even be the original tunes, like the original words to the song. And they won't have... I need a reference picture so bad. I had hoped one of my friends would join me, but she is apparently busy. So y'all will have to deal with lonesome old me. I don't know, tell me what y'all think down below. Should I do show tunes about drawing in an off-key voice? Or if you happen to be watching right now, which I've got like one person watching, and I'm not entirely sure it's not just me watching myself, which is probably the case. That's like so sad. I don't know, I always thought it would be fun to live stream, and now I can. So even if I don't happen to have anyone, I try to just do it on my own. I don't know if he's a subscriber, but for the longest time I had someone who, when I live streamed, would talk about drawing frogs. And I thought it was so strange. I haven't seen them around recently, and I don't remember their username. But I don't know. Like, y'all be in. That was my friend. Haha. By the way, if you haven't watched Drug the Reaper or visited her or whatever, go follow her. She's really nice. What was I talking about? This is why I need another person to keep me in line. I've got like a whole booklet worth of ideas that I want to do, and I don't know what I'm doing. I'm here because I enjoy it, and if other people come and enjoy it too, great. That's one of the things. Do y'all want spoilers? Okay, spoilers to those who want to be surprised by my content. I have like a whole little notebook about ideas. If you've watched me a little bit, you know that I work full time, and you know, I'm grateful for the job, don't get me wrong. I wish I could be a full-time stay-at-home artist where I could do commission work and make YouTube videos and, I don't know, do reviews on, like, tablets or something stupid. But unfortunately, I don't have a big enough audience to get sponsorships. I very rarely get commissions. If you want one. I mostly do them on DA, but I can do them through PayPal or whatever. Typically for one character with like a simple, like super duper solid background, maybe like a sunset type background, like no trees type background, is like $8 for one full body, full shaded, full lighting type of thing. Right now, if I get more commissions than I'm currently getting, that price may go up. I feel like that's pretty reasonable. I'd have to look what the rest of my prices are. It's been a minute since I've changed them to reflect my current talents. At once upon a time, when I was a lot worse than I currently am, I would do commissions for like $2 for a full body with a like full background, and they were probably worth that much because they weren't very good at that point. That was like when I first started deviant art, and I'm gonna have to use reference pictures later. But this is just a rough sketch, so I'm just getting some ideas down. I feel like I'm making a lot of funny noise on this stream. Sorry, y'all. I'm more tired than I thought. So it's hard to concentrate. Oh, some of the ideas I've got are for video ideas, and some of them are for drawings. Right now I'm trying to do Chibi Ugasagi or Rini and Hylinos. But I'm just trying to decide what kind of pose I want. What age I want Rini to be in. At least according to the manga, Rini is supposed to end up with, or is highly suggested to end up with, Hylinos in the like far future. And so a lot of artists will depict Rini as an adult with Hylinos. And he's more of a kid, at least in the present day. Oh, and he's like a prince of his own realm. So I'll still have to look up references later, but I don't feel like doing it right now. I'm being lazy and just sketching it. But I think I'm gonna draw her more of like as an adult. But I'm not entirely sure. Might draw her as a kid. I think drawing her as a kid would maybe be better. I don't know. We'll see. I think a kid would look better. There's this scene in the anime where she is like riding on his back. I think I'll do that. I need to start learning to do my sketches outside of like a live stream and just start out with line work, like the finished line work. But I feel like if I started doing that, people might start accusing me of tracing or something. I haven't traced since I was like 14. Maybe younger than that. And I really don't want to be accused of it today or anytime soon. At some point, I want to do like a video about tracing. I know it's been done 1,012 times. But I feel like I have like more to say on the matter than some people. And basically, I'm going to have the original image, whatever it is, a trace version of it, like in its own little box. And like divide the canvas into threes, or into three. Then on the last panel, say reference. And I might do a whole live stream about it. And what I'm thinking about doing is having a call of action to my followers. And if you want to chime into this, feel free to share your social medias down below so that I can find you if you do want to participate in this. Basically, I want to get one of my followers' original image, preferably in OC, and share their artwork, do a trace of that, potentially of the exact same thing, do my own original art, and I may do the original art first, just so people don't think, oh, she's gotten magically better, or whatever, just as a reference picture, or reference to the original picture, and then, like, I'll leave links down below to whomever I did the trace of them, and be like, so-and-so XXJ912, if that's who it ends up being, shared this picture of their original OC cat banana plant. I don't know. And then, I'll be like, this center one here, I traced it. The one on the furthest left is the original image. The one on the right is my image that I drew from the reference. And then talk about, I don't feel like that's right, but we're gonna pretend it is. And then have where I talk about tracing and some of the good and the bad and the in between and that sort of thing. here in about 20 minutes. I might do it sooner. I'm really tired, y'all. We're gonna brush my teeth and go to bed. Might read a little bit of my manga, but I'm really tired, so I don't know if I'll actually end up doing that. How long have I been streaming? Only like 30 minutes. Oh my god. I'll need to stop trying to stream at like 11 o'clock and like stream at a halfway decent hour. Maybe people might watch if I start at, I don't know, 7 o'clock. If y'all would have a preferred time period for me to stream, I'm more or less New York time period in terms of my time zone. So let me know down below if you're watching this in the future. Also, what days would you prefer? I will not guarantee that those days or those times will happen. Because, like I said, I have a job. I usually work 10 to 8. Those are my typically hours. And then I'll work they're anywhere in that time frame, and I'll be off some days. Like, that's kind of irregular in terms of my days off. And it's kind of irregular in terms, I could be going into work at 2 o'clock and leaving at 8. Or I could be there all freaking day. Or I could be there from 10 o'clock to 3. It varies. And so I can't really guarantee a time slot for me personally. I would do my best to whatever time period y'all say would be best for you, for me to stream. I'd try my best to do that on my days off. But I cannot guarantee that. I wish I could. I at least want to stream a full hour of Pretty Darn Close. Another video I plan on doing sometime soon is one's about my disabilities. I don't like talking about it that much because I feel like I don't want to use it as a crutch, and I don't want people to think I'm using it as a crutch. I do have learning disabilities. They are diagnosed. At some point, I may share the paperwork I've got and just like edit out the sensitive topics. Like, I think it has my social security number on it. And, well, no, I don't think it does. It might. Maybe the very original did. Or at least the paperwork to get those disability paperwork done. I really don't know. I'll take a look at it, and I might edit it a bit to be able to share it with y'all if you're curious. I'm not ashamed of the things I have or whatever, and it's nothing physical, and it's not really, it's just how I learn is different. And it's kind of a sensitive topic to me because I kind of struggled through school from like elementary until sometime in middle school, like late middle school, and I didn't really thrive in school until I was in high school. And it was just how I learned was different, and I hadn't figured out how to work around those disabilities. And just talking to me face to face, you wouldn't know I had these issues, and you wouldn't necessarily know it by listening to me either. I've learned to cope with them and try and hide them or have workarounds. One of the biggest things that I have is spelling and math. I can't spell worth a hill of beans. I can't spell a lot of things, and I don't know if it's if the letters don't make sense, or I just don't connect the sound to the letters. Like is TH, and like, so I don't connect that, and when I sound it out, which does help usually, and most of the time the spelling auto thing will know what I'm talking about if I spell it out, but it's not necessarily a guarantee that it would know what I'm talking about. Oh, excuse me. But I think if I do talk about it, I'm going to talk about how I learned to cope, but not only that, but like the mean bullies I had in school. considering I don't have a reference picture, this isn't half bad. It seems like Rini should be a little bit smaller. See, in the comic books, in the manga, she starts out at like 7. And as this series continues with her, Rini, or mini Princess Chibi Ugasagi, or Chibi Serenity, she grows up a bit. Like, I think by the end of the series, she's like 10 or 11. And like Sailor Moon herself, she starts out this series as like a 14-year-old girl. And then it ends when she's like 21, 22, roughly. Like, that's how old she is in the Neo Tokyo Crystal Future, whatever, the Neo Millennial, Silver Millennial, or whatever. Y'all know what I'm talking about, when she's the queen of the world. Anyway, I think I'm gonna get off here. I'm falling asleep on y'all, and I really don't want to stream for the rest of the night, and you're just watching nothing but until my iPad dies or whatever. So let me get Omelette up, and